Okay, this is your feedback. Yujong, Gabby, and Abby. Okay, a reminder: this was all about your globalization poster. This is what you needed to do, um, and one of the main things was it needed to be between 5 and 7 minutes, and the oral presentation, and you needed to have the any images or any sources clearly cited using the MLA citation tool. Okay, um, so let me give you some of your feedback. So clearly, you showed a good organisation. Um, there was clearly a logical order in your presentation. It was informative. I particularly liked the links to culture that Gabby made, and there was clearly research that had been done about the iPhone. Abby, in particular, showed some very good presentation skills, very comfortable, as did you, John. You knew your stuff. That was clear. You had information in front of you that helped you if you got lost, but you were able to answer questions without any prompts. So for this criteria, you did present the information on the poster in a visually appealing well, and it was well organised. It was well linked together. I particularly liked the bit at the end when Yu Jung zoomed out and you could see some of those interconnections, which was a nice touch at the end, just to show how complicated and interrelated everything clearly was. There was an attempt, a good attempt, so moving down to the bottom here to do citations. I received citations on a separate citations page as was requested, but you were about the best group in terms of attempting to do in-text citations. And again, within the Noodle tools, there's a button you can press once you put your citations in, that you can press to show ask Noodle what the correct in-text citation would be for that particular citation. So for example, if we move up to the top with this image, we would have put our citation information in, and then once we've put this information in, it would give us what we need to put in our in-text citation. So there was an attempt to do it, like for all the source of information you had, there was what do you call it, somebody's name, okay, but it needed to be more specific, and it needed to be a little bit more information depending what it was, whether it was a book, whether it was a website, and so on. So that could have been improved a little bit. Okay, so in fact, using a recognized convention, so you're gonna be stuck at number 4 here. Okay, it was purely because you attempted to use MLA citation, you use it very well, and you attempted to show some in text citation, but you just didn't do it quite right, so you're stuck on 4 there. So let me colour that in. Okay, again, it was well delivered. I'm not sure how much you practiced it. I think you all practiced it individually. I'm not sure whether you practiced it as a group, but again, it was very good. You also, your visual presentation was very good. You used it as a prompt, and it was all well organised. So because of that, it's going to be a 7. Okay. And then up here, as I said, it was all very logically presented. Your poster was visually appealing and well organised, and again, it's going to be a 7 for that. Okay. However, you did include a variety of ideas that demonstrated how things link together, which was good, and that was your oral presentation. So, for example, you linked in profits, you had some good points about interdependence. There was a good attempt by Yujung to talk about gross domestic product and develop the economy stuff, which I thought was really good. However, make sure you really understand what you're talking about in case you get those questions like what is GDP, and understanding what maybe a good definition of that is. Again, Gabby, you made some good points about communication, and Abby about skills and technology. However, I just feel that some of your arguments could have been backed up a little bit better with some more information, or some better understanding of that information. So it's a very high 6, just missing a 7 there. Okay, and again, there is some good discussion about the concepts, issues, and models. You use some good vocabulary to link those things together. And again, it's borderline here between a 6 and a 7, but it was very detailed. So I'm going to give you a 7 for this. Nope, big problems. There we go. So a 7 there. Right, so overall, this is going to be a very high 6 for your thinking critically. And then scrolling up for criterion C, again, a little bit let down here. So balancing all this out, again, is going to be a high 6, just missing a 7. So well done.